And the second lot went out, for the sons of Simeon by their families. And their inheritance was in the midst of the possession of the sons of Judah, Beersheba, and Sheba, and Melada, and Hazar-Shual, Bala, and Ezim, and Eltolad, Bethul, and Hormah, and Ziklag, and Beth-Marcaboth, and Hazar-Susa, and Bethelbaith, and Sharuhin, 13 cities, and their villages. Ainan and Rimmon, and Ether and Ashan, 4 cities, and their villages. All villages around these cities, as far as Baalath-beer, the high place facing the southern region. This is the inheritance of the sons of Simeon, according to their families, within the possession and lot of the sons of Judah, which was greater. And for this reason, the sons of Simeon had a possession in the midst of their inheritance. And the third lot fell to the sons of Zebulun, by their families, and the limit of their possession was set as far as Sarid. And it ascends from the sea and from Ariel. And it passes on to Dabbesheth, as far as the torrent, which is opposite Jokneam. And it turns back from Sarid to the east, to the end of Chisloth-Tabor. And it goes out to Daberath, and it ascends opposite Japhia. And from there, it continues to the eastern region of Gath-Hepher and Ethkazin, and goes out to Rimmon, Amthar, and Ne. And it circles to the north at Hanathon. And its exits are at the valley of Iftahel, and Kattath and Nahalal, and Shimron and Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities, and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the sons of Zebulun, by their families, the cities and their villages. The fourth lot went out to Issachar, by their families. And his inheritance was Jezreel, and Chesulloth, and Shunem, and Hapharaim, and Shion, and Anaharath, and Rabbath, and Kishan Nibez, and Remeth, and Enganim, and Enhaddah, and Beth-Pazzaz. And its limit reaches to Tabor, and Shahazumah, and Beth-Shemesh, and its exits shall be at the Jordan, 16 cities, and their villages. This is the possession of the sons of Issachar by their families, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot fell to the tribe of the sons of Asher, by their families. And their border was Helkath, and Hali, and Beten, and Akshaph, and Elamelech, and Amad, and Mishal. And it extends even to Carmel by the sea, and Shear, and Libnath. And it turns back toward the east at Beth-dagon. And it continues on as far as Zebulun and the valley of Iftahel, toward the north, at Beth-emek and Neiel. And it goes out to the left of Kabul, and to Ebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Cana, as far as the great Sidon. And it turns back at Ramah, even to the very fortified city of Tyre, and even to Hosah. And its exits shall be at the sea, from the lot of Aksib. And Umah, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities, and their villages. This is the possession of the sons of Asher, by their families, and the cities and their villages. The sixth lot fell to the sons of Naphtali, by their families. And its border begins from Heleph and Elon, into Zananim, and Adami, which is Nekeb, and Jabneel, as far as Lacham. And its exits are as far as the Jordan. And the border turns back to the west at Eznoth-Tabor, and it goes out from there to Hukkok, and continues on to Zebulun, in the south, and to Asher, in the west, and to Judah, at the Jordan, toward the rising of the sun. And the most fortified cities are Ziddim, Zur and Hammath, and Rakkath, and Chinnereth, and Adamah and Ramah, Hazah, and Kadesh and Edrei and Hazor, and Yaron and Migdalel, Horem and Bethanath, and Beth-Shemesh, 19 cities, and their villages. This is the possession of the tribe of the sons of Naphtali, by their families, the cities and their villages. The seventh lot went out to the tribe of the sons of Dan, by their families. And the border of their possession was Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Iar-Shemesh, that is, the city of the sun, Shaalbin, and Aijalon, and Ithla, Elon, and Timnah, and Ekron, Eltekeh, Gibbethon, and Baalath, and Jehud, and Bene, and Barak, and Gathrimmon, and Majarkan, and Rakan, with a border that looks toward Joppa. And there the last part is concluded. And the sons of Dan ascended and fought against Leshem, and they seized it. And they struck it with the mouth of the sword, and they possessed it, and they lived in it, calling it by the name of Leshem Dan, according to the name of their father Dan. This is the possession of the tribe of the sons of Dan, by their families, the cities and their villages. And when he had completed dividing the land by lot to each one by their tribes, the sons of Israel gave a possession to Joshua, the son of Nun, in their midst. In accord with the precept of the Lord, the city he requested, Timnath-Serah, on Mount Ephraim. And he built up the city, and he lived in it. These are the possessions which Eleazar, the priest, and Joshua, the son of Nun, and the leaders of the families and tribes of the sons of Israel divided by lot at Shiloh, before the Lord, at the door of the tabernacle of the testimony. And so did they divide the land.